Rob?
Josh, in practice this week, did you have any idea that the ball was going to go to you in those situations you were in today?
Yeah, there was definitely a couple plays that we had where some things were scripted up. I think we did a great job as an offense of designing things to get me open. Pretty disappointed in two of them. Obviously, two went the way I wanted it, but you got to move on next play, and yeah.
Thanks. Jack.
Coach Key said this was about as complete of a game as y'all had played today. For either of you, would you feel that that's the case as well?
I mean, it's close, but we're not there yet. We still have a lot of room for improvement. Whether it's pushing the tempo, getting people lined up, communicating, stuff like that. So we're almost there, but still not all the way there on our standard on what we want to be and doing a complete game.
Thanks. Kelly?
All right, what was better, scoring the touchdown or forcing the fumble for you, Josh?
Those were the first touchdowns of my career. It felt pretty good, but going down and forcing that fumble was pretty cool. Just seeing the play kind of work itself out and putting a hat on the ball. I wish I could have got up and recovered it too, but yeah, I'd say both of them pretty equal.
Haynes, you are certainly playing at a Heisman level. When you were a kid, did you ever dream about winning the Heisman Trophy?
I mean, a little bit, but more of it was, I dreamed of playing and winning a national championship. And that's just kind of who I am. I'm a team first guy, and whatever it takes.
Was there a quarterback growing up that you idolized, that you try to emulate now?
Like pros, college?
Either one.
I mean, college, when I was like in high school, like Deshaun Watson, he played at a pretty high level with what he did. But pros, I'd say, growing up when I was younger, Tom Brady, just how he, controlled the whole game, game management, and then, now just kind of Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes, just, kind of how they operate and what they do.
Haynes, I know your identity is so much rooted in team success, but we were just talking to Coach, and he stood on the table for you as a Heisman contender, and what you do, the value you bring to the team is more than anyone else at the position in the sport. What does that mean to you to have a coach stand on the table for you, to have players that back you and that believe, that you could win that award, even though your identity is in team success first?
I mean, it means a lot, that people believe in you and believe that you can get that done as well. But like I said before, as long as we keep winning and executing and getting the job done, that'll take care of itself.
Haynes, just with Malik going down, obviously he doesn't play today with the injury, but Jordan and Bailey, they both step up and take on a bigger role. What did you see from them in their performance today? I
mean, they did a great job, ball in their hands. You see what they can do. They can make plays on the ball and make people miss in open field. But, essentially it's just really the next man up, and that's just kind of our team knows it, and that's just kind of who we are, next man up, and the standard doesn't change. They came in and did a really heck of a job of executing and doing what we asked them to do.
Haynes, you said you grew up dreaming about winning the national championship. You guys are in a good position to have a chance to do that. Do you allow yourself to think about that kind of stuff at all?
It's always, next game, next play kind of mentality. It's never, try to look at it too far in advance, because like I said, if you handle, the present of what's going on and control what you can control, like I said, everything else will handle itself.
Josh, do you have anything to add to that? You have a unique perspective.
Playing on a team that won a national championship, there's a lot of things that you have to do to be capable of doing it, and I've seen a lot of that out of this team. Obviously, we just need to focus on one game at a time, and that's going to put us in the position where we need to be.
Josh, what do you appreciate most about Haynes as a quarterback and just from a leadership standpoint?
Yeah, just really who he is as a person. I think, you want to go out there and play your absolute hardest for him. because of what he does for this team. Great leader, great person, just hanging out outside of the building and stuff. And obviously the dude can ball, so it's fun.
Time for a couple more, Rod.
Josh, how much fun is it for you guys in the tight end room, seeing the tight ends get more involved in the offense as the season goes on?
It's great. It's been great. I mean, we stress this every week. It's just doing whatever you're asked. And, if that's getting the ball, if that's scoring, it's great. I think we just need to continue to build. Our goal this week was to put together 4 quarters as a room of good football. And I think we did that for the most part. Obviously, there's, I will say, the drops are unacceptable, and it's not going to happen again. Other than that, yeah, it feels good. We're really good as a room right now, and just, continue building 1 week at a time.
Jason, obviously, another good game for you, and had to step up a lot with Matt going down. Can you talk a little bit about your strip and then the half sack you had?
So first going on the half sack, I wanted to give a lot of that credit to Shamik Jones. So we was in more of our heavy personnel since they came out in the 13 personnel. He got great push on the front side of the play, kind of flushed it out to the right. So I was able to just kind of clean it up, have the rest of the guys come through, force a pivotal field goal at that junction in time. Then on the strip, kind of retracing on the play. I forgot what linebacker was in that held him up. I seen the ball kind of loose in the quarterback's arm, so I just kind of went through, ripped it right at that point because we kind of harp on it every day at practice. Got to get the ball out, punch, rips, all of that. So kind of seeing all of that come to fruition at that point.
Jason, as a guy that's been here since 2020, can you believe what's happening this season to be undefeated, playing in front of this crowd? Is it kind of surreal to you?
It's kind of surreal at a point, but I believe going into camp and throughout camp, I felt like this was going to be one of those years when we was going to pop off. One of our main points that we talk about as a team is just taking the next jump and just kind of seeing everything conglomerate, come together as one. That's just kind of the pot boiling over for what should have been a sleeping giant is us right now, and just kind of reaping our fruits. That's been going on from all the work from the last couple of years, just kind of just everything finally gelling.
Kyle, what has made you guys so effective on those, short yardage situations, the last 2 or 3 games?
Our mindset as a defense. I mean, we know get to that short yardage, you got to bow up, stop the offense. I mean, not too much to say about it, but it's just mindset.
Jason, tell us about that dance that you had after the celebration, after you forced that fumble.
So it's one of the things, every day before warm-ups, one of the other D tackles, Blake Beelan, freshman from New York, it's funny, he played his twin brother today, but with our strength coach, he does a little handshake with Coach Byron Gerardo, and they every day in warm-ups, they do all of that. So I said, Blake, if I make a play, I'm going to do your little celebration for you.
Kyle, it's the 4th straight game y'all have allowed fewer and fewer and fewer points compared to the game before. Does this feel like it's emblematic of the progress y'all are making as a defense right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's still 16 points too many. So, I mean, we definitely got to, still got stuff to clean up. Got to lock it on in, get back to work tomorrow.
Jason, compared to other Georgia Tech teams, you guys seem to be very, very focused. Why you guys what's the ability, what has caused you guys to be so focused game in and game out nowadays?
I think it's one of those things, just the overall maturity of the team, guys who's underclassmen years before, played a lot of snaps coming through, just kind of knowing when to lock in at certain junctures in time, having faith to lean on your brothers at critical moments, and just fighting as one, whether it's special teams, offense, defense, just having just that innate belief, childlike faith, just keep it pushing as a team, and weather every storm that we get through.
Is that something you guys talk about as players, or do the coaches talk to you guys about that too, about the consistency and the focus?
I believe it started as top down, but as opposed to other years, it's been more harped on as player led in a sense. So just kind of us policing ourselves. I believe that's one of the biggest differences. So it's good teams are going to be coach led, all tell true all the time, but great teams are always going to be player led. So I believe that's what the biggest jump from years prior to this year is.
Kyle, I mean, the defense in general is a little banged up, just defensive line all the way back up to the secondary. What do you make of the guys who stepped in today and really, I mean, pushed themselves and kind of got into more playing time, if you will?
Yeah, I mean, that's at this point, that's kind of what it is. I mean, that's, game 8 in the season. I mean, some folks are going to go down, so some young guys are going to have to step up. So, I mean, it comes down to just locking in the beginning of the week, learning the game plan, and coming to show out on Saturday.
Question for both you guys. Haynes is never one to, take a lot of credit for what he does. He deflects and puts it all on the team. Coach Key was in here a little bit ago, says it's a guy that should be in New York for the Heisman at the end of the year. I'm wondering, what is your pitch to the people who are, tuning in, seeing Haynes in this team for the first time of why he should be in New York, be a Heisman Trophy contender?
I mean, there's not too much I can say. I mean, you just got to turn on the tape and watch it. I mean, you watch Haynes, I mean, throwing the ball, running the ball, tough dude, leading his team. I mean, I think it's all pretty self-explanatory.
Kind of piggybacking off of what Kyle said, like, kind of this, obviously you can see that's the engine that gets the whole thing going. And it's like, it's not a lot of other people in the country that's that much of a focal point to the team. And I just think more recognition is deservingly so needs to be placed upon him. I believe at the end, in the, second week of December, he needs to be up there in New York as well.
I mean, yeah, just kind of, he's been putting up Heisman numbers too. I mean, it's just been about us winning games so folks can see what he's doing.
Anything else? All right, thanks, fellas.
Jordan, Coach talks a lot about, taking advantage of your opportunities, next man up, that type of thing. Is that something you've been preparing for since preseason camp?
Oh, yes, sir, most definitely. Just being behind Malik and Bailey, just learning a lot from them already. With Malik out today, my number was called a lot, and I was very well prepared for it, so it was a great day.
It was a great day, but I mean, how does it feel? Like, walk us through your emotions, just getting out on the field, true freshman, doing the things that you did today.
Yes, sir. It was great, just with the fans being loud, just making the play and just hearing the crowd. I mean, it's not like that in high school, so just playing in a great atmosphere, just playing for a great group of guys, a great group of seniors, it feels great.
I asked this of the other players too, but what from your standpoint, why do you think this team is so focused every game? It seems like you guys are, you never lose that, for the most part, from week to week.
Just not wanting to feel like we felt for the past 3-4 years. Like, it's a lot different because obviously we're on a roll, but it's like we don't even want to think back to what it was. We want to, stay in the present and just keep taking it day by day. We want to go 1-0 at each and every game and just worrying on that week, not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future, just taking it, hey, this is the opponent. We're going to prepare the right way. We're going to play the right way. We're going to execute. We're going to play as a family, as a team. Just playing together. That's all I can really say, honestly. Like, that is, like, the biggest thing that I've seen out of us. Like, we're always playing for each other, nothing else. Like, just playing for each other.
Hey, Jordan, can you talk to me about the tape that you have on your face and tell me what it means to you and how does it motivate you?
Yes, sir. So I have Philippians 4:13 just written on my eye tape because that's really my favorite verse. I have it tatted on my arm, because, God is the ultimate power. Without him, I'm nothing. Just to have him just somewhere on me, present at all times, just to give me that strength and the wisdom just to go there and do what I do.
We've talked to, Malik a few times this season. He says he sees a lot of himself in you. So I just want to ask what he's meant to you just as far as a mentor and just helping you get to this point where you're at currently.
Yes, sir. Malik has been great for me. Just ever since I've been here, he's kind of taken me under his wing and, just teaching me his ways. And, I'm picking stuff from his game to add to my game just to better myself as a player. So he's been a great role model for me and just happy to have him back.
Clayton, obviously you had a decision in the offseason to come back here. Has this exceeded your wildest expectations to be where you guys are now?
Yeah, like, it's hard to have imagined that, okay, we'll be, 8-0 right now. Like, it's crazy that I can, like, looking back then, it's like, it's like, okay, like you don't really know what's gonna happen. You just got like me. I just trust my gut. Like I love this program, love my teammates, love this coaching staff, and just trying to put my own pride aside, but just like I just want to do everything I can to win. And that's honestly what we've been doing. Like it's not just me out there; it's him. It's like you said, all the seniors, all the freshmen, literally everybody in between, the coaching staff. So it's like a real full program thing, and I'm just glad that I'm not trusting my own gut. Like things can be deceiving, but I'm just glad I stuck with my gut and stayed here because obviously it's paying off.
Jordan, having grown up in the area in Lawrenceville, did you have any family or friends in the crowd today? And if so, what was it like seeing those familiar faces watching you make your collegiate debut?
Yes, sir. I had, my family back home, my mom, dad, little brother. My big brother was actually at work, but he sent me a video from the game, so he was still tuned in, just support me. And, that's the biggest thing. That's why I really came here just to stay home and just play for the hometown team and just provide and make big plays.
Garrett, Rod, Kelly.
Clayton, you got a lot of injuries in the secondary right now. What do you make of the performance of the guys and stepping up and kind of taking on their moment?
Kind of like just seizing opportunity, like how Jordan did today. He sees his opportunity, and that's how I look at it when it comes to us being banged up. Is next man up. That doesn't mean the play drops. That doesn't mean things go bad or anything. It's just like, okay, like now it's your turn. Like we're expecting you to make the same amount of plays and even more, honestly. So it's just next man up. Never get complacent, and just keep on grinding, keep on working every day.
Real quick, sorry. But this was something that you did, like when you were a freshman. You step up and you had that kind of situation. You
Yeah.
stepped up and you filled that role. I mean, what kind of experience do you impart any of that wisdom on your teammates?
Yeah, I do it honestly anytime it happens. Honestly, like when those situations happen, even though it's not what you want to happen, it's like you gotta speak wisdom and speak knowledge into the young guys, because like it's like you said, it's different from high school. So it's like stepping to that stage. It can honestly be kind of nervous. Like it can be a little nerve-wracking or anything like that. But just trying to make sure they're always calm, because you came here with the ability to make plays. You came here with the knowledge to execute. So all you gotta do is just trusting yourself, trusting your technique, trusting what you've been taught, and just let it loose and just play. So like how you said, it was me. It was the same thing with me, honestly. So just trying to preach that same stuff to the young guys.
You've had a chance to watch this offense up close all year. Do you feel this may have been their best performance of the year thus far?
Yeah, like let me see, what is it, 543 yards? I think. Am I saying that right? Yeah, I love to see that as an offense. Like I love enjoying, all the guys that go against every day in practice make plays, because it's like the work that they're putting in doesn't get seen. Like I see it every day in practice. So just seeing that all their preparation coming and unfolding and really showing in light is really good to see as a defensive player. Obviously, you want your offense to score a lot of points, so it's always good to see that.
Clayton, you've been here for a lot of football. This was the first sellout of an ACC game since you've been here. It was packed with your own fans being loud, making it. What is that like for you guys?
It's amazing, honestly. Like seeing how this program did a complete 180. Like just seeing all the fans, just knowing that we have a support system that is honestly unbreakable right now, and hoping that the fans keep on showing up, because we literally feed off of their energy. Like when they hype, we hype. Like it's like a full circle moment, honestly, when they're here. Like when that thing rocking, especially for defensive players. Like when it's third down and that thing rocking, it's like, okay, it's time to play. So it's just always fun to see the stadium packed to the top row, honestly. So it's just good to see all that.
Is there anything, Jack, you want to wrap this up?
Do y'all like the new helmets?
I did.
Yeah, the new logo. Yeah, I mess with it. I mess with it.
Definitely rock with it.
We'll wrap up on that.
Appreciate y'all.